Hi, everyone. Today, I'm going to present research based on affective filter theory as a social VR on affective tools for second language learning. So these are our research team. Hi, my name is Yeonhee Cho. I'm a doctoral student in information school at University of Washington. And our research team consists of 6 people, Hao-ning, Zuan, Emily, Hyunyoung, and Yushi. So today, on behalf of our research team, I'm going to present the research. Before I jump to the research introduction, I want to ask one question. Have you ever been afraid of making mistakes when you speak a second language? If you have experience, you are something related on affective filter theory by Stefan Krashen. So he argued that negative emotion such as lower motivation and lack of confidence, higher anxiety are hinder to learn second language. Then how we can solve this problem and improve better to learning language? We see that social VR as as opportunity for learning. So do you feel less fear to make mistake of speaking language if you become an avatar? So if you become an avatar, you are more practice your less fear, and that way is increase your motivation and confidence. So overarching that research question is about, is the social VR effective tools for second language learning? And then we have the following 3 hypotheses. First one is talks about participants who are exposed to a social VR environment will develop a higher motivation after attending the workshop. And second one is about anxiety. So is that lower anxiety? And third one is a higher confidence. And then what's the social VR? So social VR is the virtual world that you meet people in the virtual world, and then you can have activity, you can communicate. In the literature review, there's 3 benefits to using the social VR. First one is a contextual environment, and second one is avatar-based learning. Third one is increased motivation. Among this social VR platform, we select Mozilla Hubs because this one is the web-based and totally private space. If you share the link, they can come to your own virtual space, and you don't need to log in. So this is really benefit in the research purpose. And then teaching, we taught the Korean language. We're giving a situation that how to order the coffee in the coffee shop situation. And then we taught this 10 sentence. And this is the research procedure. Basically, we have 2 conditions. One is the video conferencing group. The other one is the social VR group. And then both group are exactly doing the same things. So pre-section is we're giving a survey before they join to the workshop. And then after workshop, we're giving one more survey before they join to the debriefing interviews, because the individual survey, we don't want to giving them a bias. So survey first and then doing the interview later. And these are the survey questions. Based on the 5 Likert scale, we measure motivation, anxiety, and confidence. And this is how it looks like when we took the experiment. So we use the Zoom for the video conferencing. And then, as I mentioned, that social VR is the Mozilla Hub. As you see here, at least 2 or 3 group study, and then the teacher in the VR, in the social VR and the Zoom are same, because we want to giving a same curriculum, same feeling, and that way it make a less bias. For the interview, basically we ask overall experience, and then we're giving them a following interview questions about why people think that way. For the participants, we equally distribute. So social VR, 16 people, and video conferencing is 15 people. And we also measure the baseline. is because that we thought technology use and Korean interest could be a fact to the main measurement, which is motivation, anxiety, confidence. So we measure that and then analyze. There's no difference between these two conditions. And also we measure why people using this platform. Video conferencing, a lot of people mention about school, class, meet, online. And social VR is more friends, game, experience, fun. And then we also measured interaction effect, which is as time goes by, pre and post, and then social VR and versus video conferencing, how is there any like significant difference? But there's no interaction effect on this in terms of these three measurements. Motivation, as you see here, pre and post, the video conferencing is higher than social VR. But if you see that amount of the increasements, social VR is even higher. Anxiety, you need to opposite translate, because lower anxiety means more relaxing, less fear, and higher anxiety means you have more anxious. So video conferencing is less fear, less anxiety, is meaning more comfortable pre and post. This is something surprising result we didn't expect. And video conferencing and social VR is, as you see here, there's cross line. Social VR start with more confidence, but as time goes by, the video conferencing is a surface social VR. So quant data didn't support any hypothesis. However, the qualitative data show that little possibility. This is the interview quotes. A lot of people mention about anxiety. So my anxiety definitely went down, and then I'm more comfortable because in the social VR, because I don't need to see actual face. And people say it makes me more motivated and a fun experience. And also we found that through that qualitative data, why the quant data are showing like that. So first reason is the Zoom. People these days, daily life, they're using Zoom, so which means they have a prior experience, so they get familiar. Second, people wants to see that the teacher's lip sync or body movement, body gesture, but lack of those kind of things in the social VR. So it might be affect anxiety and then confidence and motivation level. So limitation, we have three limitations. One is a small sample size. And as I mentioned that a lot of people already have a lot of experience in the Zoom. Third one is we're giving options to use the VR headset as well, but none of people actually using it. We thought that makes a immersive level as a difference to using the VR headset and also just using the monitor. So conclusion, through this research, we found that feasibility and then possibility using social VR, even though the quant data didn't show any significant difference, but maybe because of lack of the sample size and other limitations. So for future, if we supplement this downside, the drawbacks, and then we can develop better research, especially for the longitudinal study. And then we can think about better how to use the better social VR as language learning tools. Thank you. If you have questions, please feel free to email me, and nice to meet you.